Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. As you look at Memphis, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center position. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing.
Here we go.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Ja Morant. Pass to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
They get the rebound. Good on the bucket.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Morant. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Bane. Outside Jackson. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range.
A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Here's Wells after Luka Doncic's bucket from deep. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Wells. Jackson's got 6.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
On the wing, James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Lakers in 5th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot from free throw range. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Reeves can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bain against Doncic. Morant outside. With some arc, it's hauled in by LeBron.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bain, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Doncic against Bain. Nice D from Doncic.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the rejection by Clark. They're running. Wells passes to Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Here's LeBron. He's got 7. Doncic with a screen on Jackson. The drive by James.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Bain. Doncic grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Doncic, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Morant against Doncic. Pass to Bain. Clark, a screen on Reeves. Bain, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Finney Smith finds James. Lets it fly. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 13 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Sinks the three-pointer.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
On the wing, Reeves. Some solid defense from Clark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Jackson in the corner. Pass to Wells. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. And here is Vanderbilt. He's covered by Clark.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Kennard in for Bain. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Morant against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. There's the three. It's Clark with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic and finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. Here's Doncic. He has 6.
Yo, check Doncic.
1:03 left to play here in the first. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Hachimura. Grizzlies with the rebound. Baines got his 4th rebound in this one. Memphis moving it around. Kennard kicks to Pippen. Now Aldama. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
For the 3. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The Lakers trail. We've got Edey, Desmond Bane out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
There's the pick. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Here's Edey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got his first points of the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Aldama finds Kennard. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to connect. Now here's Doncic. Kennard covering. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here's Pippen. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Kennard against Doncic. Pass to Edey. Deep 2 from Pippen. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 4. Now here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wells, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Pippen against Doncic. The kick out to Bane. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Doncic with it. He's got 14. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Bane with it. Connect picks him up. The 8-footer taken away by Hayes. Pippen against Doncic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Luka blows right through the contact.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Edey. Pippen with it. It's rebounded by Doncic.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Pippen outside. Wells passes to Jackson. Now here's Wells. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Jackson misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Here's Pippen following the 3 by the Lakers. Jackson down low. His last outing, he had 18 points. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Pass to Connect. Over Bain. Connect. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson kicks to Pippen. Back to Jackson. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got 13.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Doncic. 20 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Good on both. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Doncic. Morant outside. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside, James.
Come get it.
Right wing, three-pointer. Hachimura, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Morant. Kennard against Reeves. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's LeBron. Morant with the steal. Wells in the corner. The three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Wells has got it back down to single digits for Memphis. Here's Vincent. Still yet to score. On the wing, Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 10-2 run here. The shot's good from Kennard.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Vincent. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Reeves has got his first points in this one. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Edey. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Jackson with it from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Memphis.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's James. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. James connects from deep.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Pass to Wells. In the corner, Kennard with it. Outside Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. And here is Hachimura. From deep, Reeves. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kennard's shot is off. Now James. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic. And you two both know what it's like to be in the zone like that.
Yeah, Kenny's been there a few times, but I think I kind of work in every time I hit the court.
Oh, yeah? What about at the end of your career? When you remember you was in Boston and you were getting the ball? You know what, actually? No, you weren't in the zone then.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something at the end of the break.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Grizzlies.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Lakers leading by 9. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Connect out there with Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Len in at the center. Now here's Wells. After LeBron James's miss. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's James. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And both free throws good for LeBron. Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. The three ball. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts up a deep three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Lakers leading by 9. James absorbing hits on the drive.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. On the wing, James. Pass to Len. Close contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And that one misses. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Desmond Bane. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. Vincent with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. And it's Connect in the corner. Back to Vincent. LeBron against Jackson. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from James.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jaren Jackson. Good season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Morant passes to Clark. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the wing on the left. Here's Vincent. The second chance effort. Hayes, no good. Pass to connect. Now, Finney Smith. James outside. 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now here's Morant. Finney Smith defending. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Over to the wing. Fires for 3. Connect. No good.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing it.
Lakers leading by 12. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Memphis moving that ball around. Morant surveying the D. Clark a screen on Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Here's Doncic. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bain. The Lakers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here is Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Aldama, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Bain.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Aldama. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Jackson. And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got 23 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Aldama. Doncic against Morant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
On the wing, Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 10.
You got to respect the three-point shooting of Reeves. He can be dangerous from there.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in.
One shot.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 24. Len with a screen on Morant. And a deep three from Doncic. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant finds Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bain with it. 7 points in the game. All sorts of time. Here's Edey. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. They've got Pippen. Edey out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Wells in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Doncic. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now, here's Wells. G right on him.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lakers leading by 8. Doncic outside. Over Pippen. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Now, Doncic on the wing, Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And the dunk by Wells.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 27.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Wells in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Lakers leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out. On the wing, Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Outside Pippen. Lets it go with a 3. No good on that one.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Pippen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's an 8-point Laker lead. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
To the right side. Pass to Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Wells buries it down low. And now just a 3-point Laker lead. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pippen against Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Edey. And here's Kennard. Pippen sets a screen for Kennard. Shoots over Doncic. Kennard's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hachimura kicks to Len. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Kennard. And it's Doncic missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Wells passes to Jackson. Comes up empty down low. The Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Count that one. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Wells. And it's John Morant in for Kennard. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Len. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. That free throw good from Pippen. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. And here's Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. Connect. No good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Bain, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic with it. Over Pippen. Doncic, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant against Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain passes to Clark. And it's Clark with the finish.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. And Wells is subbed in for Pippen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Milton. That's a good one. LeBron James on the wing. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
And finished off by Morant.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Now James. The layup off target. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Outside, Bain. And again, Memphis no good. Lakers leading by 4. Milton the pass to Vanderbilt. Finney-Smith kicks to Milton. Here's James. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 30 points for LeBron.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Morant finds Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Milton. Back to LeBron. Vanderbilt setting the pick for LeBron. Cans it from downtown. LeBron's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. Now here's Morant. Finney-Smith defending. Clark kicks to Bain. Here's Morant. And there it is for him. And that's 20 points for John Morant.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
This team trusts Bain, and he comes through.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. Here's James. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up James. Hachimura finds Finney-Smith. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And they double up Doncic. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Memphis. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson from long range.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.